Joining me now, the Second Amendment advocate who is featured in that NRA new ad, Kimberly Corban. Kimberly, thank you so much for being here. And, you know, I echo Robert in extending my heartfelt condolences for what you went through. Just walk us through it, because you say you weren't a gun nut. You were afraid of, you know, gun nut, as they say. You were afraid of guns, and you see it very differently now. I do.
I was actually a sophomore in college in 2006 at the University of Northern Colorado. I grew up in Greeley, and on the early morning hours of May 12th, a stranger broke into my college area apartment, held me there in my room for 2 hours, and sexually assaulted me. And I had to lay there at 20 years old thinking, this is how I'm going to die. I never thought that self-defense was something, I mean, really, I had no idea what the Second Amendment was. I really didn't understand what was included in the Constitution. Those aren't the things that were taught to me in school, and it wasn't until I was laying there that I realized there was no way that I could fight back. I had to gather as much information as I could and hope and pray that the justice system worked. Luckily for me and my case, it did, and I was very fortunate to be able to testify at my rapist hearing, and he was put away for 24 years to life, and he is currently serving that in the Department of Correction.
And politically, though, you've been a Democrat. You voted Democrat. You voted for Barack Obama, and thought that your Second Amendment rights would be upheld. And then did you find differently, or what happened?
Well, in 2008, I hear hope and change, and I hear all of these really, really scary commercials coming on and that are directly impacting me as somebody who was never politically affiliated beforehand. And I'm hearing this very strong messaging saying that you're a victim of a violent crime. This is the person that's going to provide the most protection for you. And I didn't realize that the protection I needed most was coming from myself. I need my right to defend myself. I need my right to defend my 2 little kiddos that are 1 and 3 now.
What specifically are you worried they're going to take away? Which piece of your gun rights?
I guess what I've watched happen over the last few years is that we're not going to take away your guns, but we're just going to limit where you can take this. And the reason that I got involved in this at all was because I was a grad school student at UNC. I'm carrying concealed. That was my own business. I'd never really thought much else about it. That's what I wanted to do. And then suddenly my legislature is saying, well, you can't carry on your campus anymore. So then it's being extended to, well, you can't carry this specific type of gun anymore. And it's these incremental, small chipping away at our rights that's really getting down to the heart of the issue. And now we're being told, trust Hillary. She is going to make sure that you are kept safe. And if there's anything that I've learned in the last 10 years, it's that no one is going to be as responsible for my personal safety as myself.
Kimberly, thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you very much for having me.